Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully, everyone is feeling the positive effects of this full moon. Um, it is the strawberry full moon, and this is a super moon, so it's going to be very powerful. Um, this full moon is all about harvest season, and that's a good thing. And as we know, strawberries are very sweet, so as above, so below. If there's sweetness going on in the cosmos right now, then you know you are about to experience the sweet side of life. So I am very, very grateful for this supermoon, and have a few messages for you guys today. Now, this right here was unexpected. I have a sticky note that says visualization, lottery, natural skills, magic, partnership, trust, and decision. So I wasn't expecting to see this sticky note here on my card. So hopefully that resonates with some of you. Sorry, I'm at the park and someone's walking by and I just hear them talking, so it's a little bit of a distraction. But I have been seeing the number 777 quite often for maybe like the past 2 weeks or so. So this definitely is a very lucky period for a lot of us. So I would definitely, try to play the lottery if you can. Put some energy towards winning the lottery. Use your visualization skills and methods while doing so. And maybe there's a new partnership coming about on this new path that you're embarking on. And it seems like you're about to be making a major decision. So you may need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust spirit to lead you while making this major decision. So like I said, those were some unexpected notes that I seen. And I had also seen the angel number 418, so I know that this should resonate with you. It says, your thoughts, ideas, and visions are being elevated to maintain the positive vibrations of love and light. As these energies attract and reflect, spiritual and material prosperity and abundance will be reflected. I'm sorry. Let me start over because I don't know if I said that right. Your thoughts, ideas, and visions are being elevated to maintain the positive vibrations of love and light. As these energies attract and reflect, spiritual and material prosperity and abundance will be in your life. Have confidence in yourself. Maybe I just didn't write it right. Sorry, guys. Have confidence in yourself and your ideas, and work steadily towards achieving your goals, both long and short term. The energies you send out are those you receive in return, and your angels encourage you to maintain an optimistic mindset to continue to manifest abundance of all kinds. The hard work, determination, and effort you have put towards serving your soul mission has been recognized and acknowledged by the universe. So be open to receiving and accepting your good, and be grateful for your blessings. The more you have, the more you have to share with others, and it is time to declutter your home and work environment. So donate any old and unused items, and expect new and useful items to return to you per the law of karma. Okay, so like I said, that's angel number 418. I seen that this morning and I knew that it would resonate with you guys. So I did want to draw a few cards just to see what messages spirit has for us today. But like I mentioned, this full moon is all about harvest, so expect communication from your ancestors soon. Expect the message that your ancestors give you to lead you to this material harvest during this time. And I am also picking up that we are experiencing heightened intuition during this time, and we are to use this heightened intuition to bring awareness to others. I know I've mentioned this before in some of my other videos, but along our new path, we will be helping others, using our skills to help others. Our entire journey was so that we can become who we are, so that we can become our best selves, so that we can step into our power. The journey may have been tough, but at the end of the day, our spirit guides and ancestors knew exactly what to put us through, so that we could tap into our personal power, and so that we could unlock our gifts. Because at the end of the day, our gifts is what's going to lead us to serving our soul mission and purpose. We weren't given these gifts for no reason, so you definitely will be using these gifts along your new path. And also, this material harvest that we will be receiving is leading us to the conclusion of our journey. Okay. Like I said, we're experiencing heightened intuition, so I believe you've been receiving some downloads as to why you've been brought on this journey. Whether that's, cracking the code to your ancestors' death, whether that's cracking the code to an inheritance that's been left to you, cracking the code to some family secrets. And we just came up out of that Mercury retrograde period, so I'm actually fond of Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I used to be one of those people, because I used to be so fixated on completing the journey and just getting it over with, that I was actually missing a lot of steps that I didn't realize. Okay. And I know maybe some of you may be like that as well. I just want to get this over with. I just want to be in my new life already. Okay. But it's those secrets that you find out that, sets the tone for your new life, after you finish this journey. So it's not about the destination, it's about the journey itself. Okay. It's like if it wasn't for this journey, we wouldn't even be, who we are now. So we have to be grateful for it. We have to look at it as a blessing, even though it's a lesson, but that's okay. But like I said, Mercury retrograde came through to kind of give us those downloads that we needed before embarking on this new journey. Okay. Mercury retrograde is known for slowing us down so that we can catch up. So if there's anything that we're missing, if there's anything that, isn't quite flowing right, Mercury retrograde comes through, brings that communication in to solve our issues, basically. We'll be stuck in a rut, and you know, we wouldn't be able to find the solution ourselves. But of course, you know, Spirit will always send that communication that we need. So very thankful for Mercury retrograde. And then following that, Saturn retrograde came directly in. So that was much needed as well, because we want to make sure that we're actually learning the lessons that we're supposed to learn, rather than just repeating the same cycle over and over again. You know, as much hardship as we've been through with this journey, you know, I think that we don't want to just keep going through it over and over again, right? We want to learn our lessons. We want to cut the cords that we're supposed to cut. We want to master the things we're supposed to master, whether that's self-love, whether that's you know, overcoming fear, you know, all those sorts of things. Very important and very much needed. And it's crazy because you know, our ancestors really want us to help others, help awaken others, you know, along our next journey, along this new path that we'll be embarking on. So whether that's in the form of writing or speaking, we will be helping others. And crazy thing is, you know, it's a new generation now, so there's a lot of information out on the internet. You know, you can get on YouTube, you can follow, you know, people on Twitter, Instagram, and it wasn't like that, you know, when our ancestors were going through their journey. Okay, so it's a little bit easier for us to navigate, not taking away from, you know, the things that we've gone through along our journey, but just think about our ancestors going through their journey by themselves, and them not having access to, you know, the internet, social media, to, you know, bring that awareness and help open up their third eye so that they can properly, you know, get the downloads that they need. You know, they might be having dreams, but not able to really decode it, or, you know, don't have, I'm not going to say they don't have, maybe didn't have a reader that they could go to, because maybe they did, but, you know, it's just not as easily accessible, you know, as it is now, you know. So just pulled out the ancestor card. So yeah, so of course somebody's ancestors is thinking exactly that. You know, I want you to help wake up others because I didn't have anyone to wake me up. Okay, that's how I ended up in this situation, and that's how I got attacked by this black magic, is what someone's ancestor is saying. So all right, so I actually pulled out quite a few cards here. I pulled out comfort zone. So I am seeing that this new path will be getting us out of our comfort zone. Like I said, if your gift is in the form of writing or speaking, maybe you will be on a public platform, helping others. That's what your ancestors want you to do. And I also pulled out rich bitch energy. Okay, so like I said, you know, strawberry full moon, it's harvest season, honey. I'm hearing that song, diamonds on my neck, diamonds on my neck. All right, so somebody's about to be just balling out, okay, in this next chapter, and that's gonna feel so great, because I know a lot of us, it might bring on a little competition, but that's okay, you know. Along our journey, I know a lot of us went through material depletion, where we may not have had a lot of, you know, funds to play with. So Spirit said this next chapter is is gonna be kind of different, honey. Okay, so like that angel number 418 said earlier, get rid of your old items, Lift up your vibration. Welcome in the new. Get rid of that shit that you no longer need. I also pulled out change your reality, okay? Because this new path is going to be totally different, all right? Totally different. And I also got environment. So you will be changing your environment soon. Spirit said, trust that, honey. Trust that you will be changing your environment soon. A lot of you have been putting so much energy into manifesting your new home. And Spirit said, just trust that I'm going to deliver, okay? Sometimes and it's in the most unexpected way, okay? You know, I had said lottery earlier, so and I've been seeing 777, so a lot of you have, you know, good luck during this time. So put some energy, you know, in the lottery. I don't know, Mega Million, All or Nothing, a scratcher. Something fell when I said scratcher, so some of you might need to play a scratcher. Actually, when I was digging in my car earlier, I saw one of those $20 Mega Loteria scratch-off tickets. I don't know if that's something that any of you usually play, but that might resonate for somebody. This card says angel number 13, and it says, won't shit stop you, okay, along this new path. It says your guardian angel is guiding you at this time, so go with the flow. Tap into who this guardian angel is and express gratitude because they are working behind the scenes to help you pursue your goals and your life mission, okay? So I know I mentioned earlier that you will be receiving a message from your ancestors, so take heed to that. And I did pull out the ancestor card. So somebody's ancestor is literally like right on them. So put some energy towards your altar. I know yesterday I need to put some fresh water on the altar, but yesterday I made some French toast and I put that on the altar. And Shaquille says, oh, this smells like when my grandpa was still here. He used to make French toast and he would have the whole house smelling like cinnamon. And I'm like, okay, so that's your grandpa's energy. So that's who's giving you or giving us the message at this time. We're connected with my ancestors as well, but you know, you never know where your next gift is coming from, where your next form of abundance is coming from. So just pay attention to things like that. And also, yeah, feed your ancestors. You know, Shaquille was moving the plate on the altar, and I think it kind of dropped all of a sudden or something. So I'm like, hey, leave that plate alone. He's enjoying that French toast. Like, leave that there. So yeah, feed your ancestors, you know, give some energy to them and they will give some energy to you as well. I also pulled out the rest card. So some of you may need some rest so that you can reel in the messages from your ancestors. If you're on the go, you may not be able to comprehend what your ancestors are trying to tell you. I must be really speaking to somebody because all of a sudden it got very busy at the park and people are just walking around and it's just so busy, honey. But that's okay. I know I'm speaking, so I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, this card right here says have hope and faith. It says a lucky period. So then I just say, I kept seeing 777, so I know this is a lucky time for somebody. It says you will experience great fortune no matter what is happening right now. And it says someone is deeply committed to you. Okay, so that sounds like one of your ancestors. Like I mentioned, to somebody, your ancestors are literally on you right now, okay? Literally guiding you. I kept saying divinely guided while I was shuffling as well. They're literally guiding you towards this next step to what you need to do to receive this form of abundance that you'll be receiving, okay? So definitely pay attention to anything that's reoccurring Also, they may be giving you messages through your dreams, daydreams. Pay attention to that as well. The ancestors are communicating, okay? Pull out another deck to see if there's any more messages. They're stopping like right in front of my car. Ain't that crazy? I'm telling you, somebody don't want y'all to receive these messages, but that's okay. Because guess what? I was gonna do a video yesterday when the full moon had came in, but oh my gosh, I was just so tired. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even get up. So that's where that rest comes into play, you know. I had some downloads coming through, wasn't even able to, you know, make the video because I had to put my energy towards those downloads. So, like I said, rest is for somebody, you know. Sometimes being productive comes in the form of rest, and that's okay. That is okay. So, yeah, right now I'm shuffling the deck, but I'm thinking this ancestor that's leading you to this material harvest, also either you crack the code to their death or you're about to crack the code to their death. So I think they want you to pay very close attention to that. I see the truth card right here. All right, so you're about to unlock the truth, or you just unlocked the truth to this ancestor's death. I'm picking up that this ancestor may have passed away in the form of black magic. And I had the health card on that previous deck, but it fell, and so I forgot to mention that. So maybe this ancestor died from some form of bad health, took ill and passed away. I'm picking up that that was due to black magic. So yeah, you're about to receive this form of material harvest because you're the chosen one and you cracked this code. And maybe this ancestor was sacrificed through black magic, but the money was really left to you. So maybe these people were not able to, they weren't able to get the money. If they got some, they didn't get all of it. See? Let me hold this the right way. It says prosperity begins. Prosperity begins. So you're about to receive this form of prosperity. You can see this seed that was planted and it blossomed and it's bearing fruit. So you're bearing fruit right now, and all those seeds that you planted along your journey is coming into fruition. This card is moving. There's some energy on this, honey. Wow. So once you receive this prosperity, you'll be able to create a firm foundation for you and your family, for your legacy. I'm picking up that the black magic ends with you. You're about to really create some generational wealth. And you're not going to have to rely on black magic like your family did to gain prosperity, okay? All because you planted the correct seeds and you had faith and trust in your journey. You'll be going through this transformation, or you already are going through this transformation. Angel number 13. Remember, I just mentioned angel number 13, so that's synchronicity. All right. So this ancestor is working closely with you and helping you because you're helping them. By cracking the code to their death, you are bringing spiritual awareness to the forefront. You'll be able to change, you'll be able to change your legacy, okay? Foundation and achievements. I see a happy family. I see a rainbow. I see a new home. So this is a completely new beginning for you and your family, okay? You're walking away from the things that have previously gone on in your bloodline. You're creating something completely new, okay? Rather than relying on black magic, you are relying on your spiritual gifts and talents, okay? So this journey was not in vain, okay? The pain that you felt as you were going along your journey, your ancestors shared that pain with you, okay? Because they went through some things that they wouldn't have fathomed that they would have gone through, okay? This was a complete shock to them, you know? They experienced emotional loss, okay? Wow. Angel number 5, that signifies changes. So you're about to be going through a lot of changes, okay? Your ancestors went through so much. They bring you along this journey. And you're about to make them proud by changing the narrative and by changing this legacy, okay? It says rest and rejuvenate, all right? So bring your energy in, all right? Bring your energy in because you're manifesting right now. You're manifesting and your angels are leading you towards this form of abundance, okay? Wow. And you know, I was thinking about my dad the other day, and see, authority. There's some sort of authority figure that's working with you right now, maybe a male. And it's crazy because I had just mentioned my dad, right? And you know, I cracked the code to my father's death along my journey, and he also was an ancestor that passed away from a form of black magic. And, you know, just to think about the things that he had to go through to sacrifice for me so that I could move forward in my journey and so that I could have a new beginning, you know, I just got so emotional because, you know, we're different beings, okay? We don't play with that black magic. You know, we let our ancestors handle, you know, the things that they need to handle. And, you know, we're all about pure energy and love and light. So just to think about, you know, what he had to go through, like I said, it just made me so emotional because I felt like, wow, to have to go through that, it's insane. I dropped some cards. Let me see if I can get them. So yeah, this ancestor that's working closely with you, I am picking up that it's a male. So if you had a father, grandfather, uncle that passed away, it may have been due to black magic, and they are working through you and communicating with you telepathically to bring this awareness to the forefront, okay? So use your intuition on who this may be. Like I said, feed your ancestors. Spend some time with your ancestors. And the answers will come to you, okay? Get a purple candle. A purple candle is really good for third eye, stimulating the third eye so that you can connect with your ancestors and get the downloads that you need, okay? Angel number 19 may be significant, okay? Your ancestors say you are the way, the truth, and the light, okay? So that's why you are the chosen one. That's why they are working with you, okay? Wow. I see the temptation card here, and it has angel number 15 that may be significant, okay? This temptation card to me says that this ancestor passed away through some form of temptation. Maybe somebody lured them in. Because I did pick up that it was a male. Not saying males are the only ones that can be tempted, but I was picking up on a male authority figure. I hear the wind rustling. Yeah, someone used a form of temptation to use this black magic on this male authority figure. Wisdom. The ancestors say you possess so much knowledge and wisdom, okay? And that's why they want you to use that to bring awareness to others, okay? They didn't have this wisdom that you have, okay? They're very fond of you. And they wish that they had this wisdom that you had while they were still here, okay? They fell for some form of temptation. Like I said, I'm getting a woman. I don't know if it was drugs or if there was poison, something in the food, one of the two. Yeah, drugs, alcohol, or poison. But they're bringing you the information, okay? Because either you crack the code or you're about to crack the code to their death. And that's what's going to lead you to your material harvest and prosperity, okay? So this is what your journey was all about. You know, not only becoming yourself and finding out who you are, but increasing your intuition so that you can get these downloads, so that you can know, you know? Because Spirit wants you to know, your ancestors want you to know what happened to them. They want you to know so that it doesn't happen to you. And they want you to know so that you can change your legacy. They don't want black magic to be... They don't want black magic to be how you gain your form of abundance, okay? Yeah, conflict and defeat. I'm getting that your ancestors experience a lot of conflict and defeat, okay? And I can imagine, you know, once they transition, to be able to go back and see exactly what happened to you. I bet that was hard to deal with, okay? Because people are very deceptive. And they were tricked. They were tricked. Tricked by somebody that they had, you know, trust for. They never expected this to happen, you know. But I'm getting that temptation was a lesson for them, something that they had to overcome. So that's why they want you to pay close attention on your journey. Got moving on here. Angel number 6, so I know that has to deal with home and domestic. So since you've cracked the code to what happened with your ancestor, you will be able to move on. Like I said, your journey will, start something new. If you look at this card, it's like they're coming out of the darkness and then walking into the light, okay? So you're coming out of the darkness and walking into the light. So this full moon should be bringing you the messages from your ancestors that you need to move forward. It's not the physical journey, it's the spiritual journey at the end of the day that counts. So, you're chosen. You're chosen by your ancestors, and they love you. They're guiding you, they're protecting you, and they want you to be the one to make that change and to make that difference.